Breathe and push. Keep going. Breathe and push. Come on, keep it going. How's the leg work?
3 mile a day.
Soft as a baby's behind, all of you.
Weapons at 9 tomorrow morning, you lot.
Thank you very much.
Listen, it'll cost you 20 quid a session downtown. Here you're getting it on the States Police for nothing. This duo with the fencing school, they just had some screwball on the phone making a threat.
Knew all about it, did you? This course.
The Bureau needs it, Jim. It's good for us.
Oh, yeah. You booked in yet, did you?
If you're at home, stay glued to your television screens. It's anniversary day up at Les Mousquetaires, and what a way to celebrate. They're opening up the family burial vaults. What are they going to find there? Well, keep listening and we'll keep you posted.
Or haven't the courage to take a calculated risk when you think your opponent is vulnerable. Find out what his defense pattern is, but beware he has not changed it to fool you. And always remember, foil is like a star. Hold it too tight.
You look very pretty.
You crush it to death.
Bergerac, States
Hold
Police.
it too lightly,
Okay?
and it flies away.
Thank you.
Sergeant Bergerac coming up.
Now, we would like to show you an example of this flash. The fencer will start his attack with a beat and finish with the flash faster. So, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. An exhibition of what we at Les Mousquetaires term physical chess, the art of fencing.
2 Olympic medals there next time.
Anticipation,
Jacques
interception,
Lefebvre.
surprise.
Sergeant Bergerac.
You have seen a stop hit.
I hope you've wasted your time, if you see what I mean.
1, 2. The counter disengage and a demonstration of finger play. Thank you very much.
No idea who made that call?
Just that we're not getting away with it, whatever that means. Somebody wants to spoil the party.
And why would that be?
Success breeds enemies, Sergeant. I've really no idea.
Jack! Ready?
Help yourself to anything you want. Hello, darling. That was terrific. Marianne, this is Sergeant Bergerac.
Oh, hello.
How do you do?
Jack! Come on!
Excuse me?
Aren't you going across?
I'm supposed to be invisible.
I think that would be a pity, Sergeant.
To witness the historic event.
Tombez ici.
They are ready.
Ne bougez pas.
Jack. He takes the key from his pocket. The moment we've been waiting for is here. Now, on this great day for Jersey and Les Mousquetaires, the island's unique fencing school, the brothers unlock the massive iron-framed door to the family burial vaults, where generations of Lefebvre lie. They would be proud today. Proud of the brothers Jack and Alain, who have made Les Mousquetaires one of the premier fencing schools of Europe. The brothers have, of course...
You don't approve, Sergeant?
Dracula would have.
It could have been worse. We might have done it at midnight.
That has laid here undisturbed for 150 years. A coffin holding the remains of the brothers' greatest ancestor, the duelist Francois Lefebvre. Known as the last musketeer, he was reputed to have killed 12 of Europe's finest swordsmen, including Jean-Michel Roussillon.
The bigger the circus, the better. The word runs on PR.
Alain Lefebvre carefully unscrews the lid of the coffin. Will the famous Marie Antoinette dueling swords be there?
Of course they will. Why else is the telly here?
Not necessarily, Sergeant. The Roussillon duel was fought in secret.
But of course it was.
It's true.
Yeah, and the swords were buried with the winner. Yeah, but who was that? It's like you say, it's a PR man's dream.
And a family nightmare. We have been fighting over it ever since.
And hope. The brothers are really putting the family pride on the line. Alain Lefebvre has something. He has found something. Are these the swords? I spoke to the brothers a few minutes ago before the ceremony began, and I know just how much this moment means to them.
Mesdames et messieurs, les épées Marie-Antoinette, les épées Lefebvre! It's a lie!
Roussillon. 3 days ago, the grave of Jean-Michel Roussillon was desecrated. The coffin was broken open.
Oh, no.
Get him out of here. Gentlemen, please, please.
The swords were stolen from us.
I'll kill you for this, Roussillon.
Alain? Leave now. Leave.
Who did it? Which of you thieves came over to rob us of our family honor?
Sergeant.
Hey, Desmond, come on.
Forget the past, Paul. Please.
Who here? What's a Roussillon doing with rubbish like
That's enough,
this?
sir. Come on, out. You phoned the house, you threatened.
The swords were never in Jersey. The French police are investigating.
Let's leave it there, shall we, Roussillon? Jacques Lefebvre doesn't want to press charges.
Doesn't want to press charges. He's afraid to.
If you've got no other business in Jersey...
I have, Sergeant, and you've wasted enough of my time. Les Hôtels Roussillon. Roussillon Hotels. No doubt you have heard of us.
Stay away from the fencing school, or I'll pull you in. You got that?
Charming.
It's a French aristocrat, that, Peggy.
I thought they got rid of them a long time ago. Susan's outside.
Is Crozier about?
I haven't seen you.
So what's all this about, then, eh?
It's my half day, Jim.
Well, it was last week, too, wasn't it?
Nice to see you.
Isn't it? Oops.
Should you be doing that?
Well, I'm all yours. Isn't that what you want? We're all on a training course. The Bureau is out of condition.
Poor Jim. You all right?
It's all part of the service, so the people of Jersey can sleep easier in their beds. Never mind us policemen, we'll make out.
Roussillon's a shark, everybody knows that. Turning up here without so much as a bite of leave.
He means business this time.
And when he can get stuffed, blooming liberty, where is he?
Charles?
No, you've got to be firm with these frogs, otherwise they'll take advantage. Now then, where is he? Oh, aye. Over there. Right. Charles Hungerford, we haven't met.
This is Mr. Hungerford. He is my financial consultant.
So, you are the one taking 7.5%.
Hey?
You are on 7.5% of the hotel profits. I make it my business to find out everything about properties we intended to acquire. As Mrs. Haywood knows.
Now, the hotel's not up for grabs. We're not selling.
Shut up, Hungerford. You will, of course, remain maître d'hôtel. You can keep him on as well.
I shall have to think.
Dolly, tell him we're not selling.
How much longer do you want? We have your company's finances here in detail. I'll give you until this evening to think about it. With your advices.
You?
Thank you. Well, why not?
Throwing a dinner party?
Well, it's just for two.
Is the other party free?
I think so, yeah.
Somebody I know?
No, someone I used to know.
Has she been invited yet?
No, not yet.
You're not sure that she'd want to come?
Oh, I'm sure she will.
I see. All the villains in Jersey are going to take the night off, are they? You wouldn't want to be called out halfway through the main course, would you?
No, of course you're right. Stupid idea, I'll forget it. I mean, no invitation's been sent out, so nothing's lost, is there?
That's all right, then.
Hello? Oui? Of course. I knew you'd call. Where? I'll find it.
First blood, Roussillon.
Jamais.
Bloody hell, Janice. What is it? Look at this.
Blood, Roussillon. It's over.
The death! Damn!
Yep. Clear.
Let's go again.
Go again in 5.
No, let's do it now.
In 5.
Oh, come on.
Do as I bloody well tell you, Bergerac. You're not swanning around the island now.
Ah, Jim, here you are. How'd you get on?
It's crazy, right?
Yes.
Not easy once you pass a certain age.
Body slows up.
Arteries harden.
Joints get stiff.
Eyesight goes.
Have you two finished those reports? Well, I'm on my desk in 5 minutes.
Can't take a joke.
Sign of senility.
He is needling us, Barney.
Oh, come off it.
His uniform. Like, nothing better than making the Bureau look stupid.
We are out of condition. It's got to be done.
Who says?
It comes from the chief.
Oh, expecting an invasion of terrorists, are we? Well, let's have the assault courses then.
There's somebody waiting to see you.
Stun grenades, parachutes.
Now.
Claude Rackham, monsieur?
Yeah. What's your problem?
Monsieur Roussillon. I cannot find him. He left the hotel before dinner last night and never returned.
I suggested that he leave.
Oh, we had a meeting for 9 o'clock this morning. Madame Dolly Haywood and a financial consultant, Charles Hungerford, to finalize the acquisition of one of Madame's 3 hotels, the King Edward.
When did you last see Roussillon?
7 o'clock yesterday evening.
His luggage still in his room?
Our car is gone, that is all.
Did you see anyone? Telephone?
There was a call. It was about satisfaction.
Step back. Lunge. Step back. Step back. Step back. Lunge. On guard. Lunge. Step back. Step back. Step back. Lunge. On guard. Lunge. Keep your head up. Reprise. On guard. Step back. Step back. Step back. Lunge. Reprise. Head up. On guard. Lunge. Reprise. Step back. Step back. Step back. Head up. Step back. Step back. Step back.
It's coming on well.
Lunge.
Practice amongst yourselves.
It's very impressive, that.
Thanks for looking in yesterday.
Did Roussillon come back here?
Balance! Push those knees apart!
Did you see him again? You phoned Roussillon yesterday afternoon.
What is this?
I'll ask you again, Monsieur Lefebvre. Did you meet him again last night? You see, Paul Roussillon is missing.
We're sorry to hear that. Aren't we, Jack?
Did you see him again?
I wish I had, Sergeant. I went to a lot of trouble setting up that show.
Yeah, you'd have looked pretty stupid, wouldn't you, if the swords hadn't been there?
There was never any danger of that.
No?
Are you trying to tell me something?
Somebody robbed the Roussillon grave.
The swords were never there.
What do you mean, Roussillon dug it up himself? To make believe they were there?
Oh, Jack. He's come here to fence with us.
Come on, Sergeant. Feet at 90 degrees. Knees like springs. Hop. Thumb, forefinger. Hop, hop.
Oh. Done a bit then, have we? Well, now.
Hop.
Alan! There's no mask.
Hola! Where's your footwork, Sergeant Plod? Eh? Don't you policemen keep fit?
Sergeant.
Lesson number 1. Never put anything past a Roussillon.
Leave it there, Alain.
There's a call for you, Sergeant.
They're all the same.
He's a little charmer, isn't he, Brother Alain?
He hates us, Jack and me.
What's a Roussillon doing here?
What indeed? I met Jacques in Paris last year at the fencing championships. He thinks it's all so stupid, the two families.
You and Paul Roussillon?
Paul is my cousin.
Ah. Did you see him again yesterday?
What on earth would he want to see me for? I am the family leper. In there, Sergeant.
Thank you. Bergerac. Hello, Ben. Oh, dear. Yep, tonight.
You haven't moved him, have you? Touched anything?
No. And the car's in neutral, no skid marks.
Sergeant! He was with me last night, Sergeant! He was with me.
Don't waste our time. You met Roussillon last night. Where? Private, is it? A private family matter? The honor of the Lefebvre? Well, murder isn't a private matter. He slapped you. We all know he slapped you. Everyone on Jersey saw him slap you.
Jacques, please. Sit down. Okay, now, where did you meet?
Plymouth Beach.
And you fought? And you were alone?
Mm-hmm. What about seconds? I thought you people had to have seconds.
Alone. To first blood. To the first wound, then honor is satisfied.
But it wasn't.
Roussillon wouldn't stop. He was French champion of fallen épée for 3 years. He couldn't conceive of being defeated.
So you were forced to kill him, is that it?
No.
No.
You don't understand.
You bet I don't.
He was bleeding. The swords were mine. Why should I kill him? I left him there. I left him on the beach, on his knees.
Bloody lunatics.
You knew we'd pick him up right away. Why kill Roussillon?
Wasn't going to end any other way, was it?
Trying to put the car over a cliff.
Got himself lumbered with a body. The fool hadn't thought that far.
He wanted to end the feud.
Lock him up. We charge him tomorrow.
They have asked me to look after the estate for the moment. I will keep you informed of any family decisions. Excuse me.
They don't speak to Marianne?
L'honneur, monsieur. Such a tragedy, such a waste.
The King Edward Hotel deal.
We won't pursue it.
You said you were meeting Dolly Hayward to fix it. I suppose she wanted to sell, did she?
We were about to agree terms.
Whose terms would they be, then? Look, Paul Roussillon had a reputation for getting what he wanted.
Monsieur Paul is dead. Please leave him alone.
He was going to get the hotel. I want to know how.
The plane, I'm sorry.
Monsieur, I can't. It'll wait.
So, what can I tell you, Sergeant?
Roussillon had put an offer for the hotel on the table, hadn't he?
Yes.
And you accepted?
We're still chewing it over.
It's not the sort of place you'd give up in a hurry, is it? Yet Roussillon was very confident you'd sell.
Where are you getting this from?
You were going to sell for £50,000 below the market value. His secretary, Claude Raquin, was drawing up a contract.
The hotel needs a lot of work. I couldn't insist on the full market price.
Why didn't you insist that Roussillon left? Unless, of course, there was something else on the table.
I think you'd better be careful, Sergeant.
If Roussillon had discovered discrepancies, for instance, between your actual and declared turnover.
You're becoming impertinent.
Reduced dividends to shareholders, and at a conservative estimate, £200,000. Going where?
Morning, Ben. Morning, Bill. Ah, fresh coffee. Decaffeinated, I trust.
What on earth's got into you?
I'm rediscovering the joys of life, Peggy.
You and Susan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I've got something for you. Now then, where is it? Here it is.
Oh, great. So,
And, may I suggest that one? And don't forget flowers.
We're cycling. It's safer here than the bull ring.
used to be. What is it?
It's this, actually. We helped him back to his car, like the Three Musketeers it was.
There was only 2 of them.
Oh, I know, I was just saying.
Tell him properly.
You helped who to his car?
This bloke, on the beach. Weren't half bleeding, cussing away in French.
We're not getting involved.
Janice,
We've only got 5 days.
it's just like England. You make a statement and you go. That's right, mate, innit?
I've told him not to leave the island. There'll be a charge of grave and criminal assault. Oh, we start again.
I already have. Roussillon came over here to get the King Edward Hotel. Any way he could.
Now, where have you been? You weren't at the bureau.
Well, I do get a few minutes off now and again, Charlie, you know?
Now, look, Jim, just what exactly do you think you're doing?
Doing, Charlie? Well, right now...
Because I am lodging an official complaint with the Law and Order Committee. No, I'm not going behind your back. I'm telling you face to face.
OK, Charlie. You're seeing you.
Jim! Open the door!
I'm sorry, Charlie. Did you want to come in?
You've got me to thank for stopping Dolly Hayward going straight round to see your chief inspector. Now, I am her financial advisor, and I won't have you accusing her of improper practices and insinuating God knows what else.
OK, Charlie, come on. We'll go down to the office now. You are helping the police with their inquiries.
Oh, cut it out, Jim.
In the car.
Don't do that!
I'm asking you to accompany me to the bureau. Now, are you coming, or do I have to get a warrant?
You what?
In the car.
Have you lost your marbles?
Charlie, this is a murder inquiry, and I suggest that you cooperate.
Roussillon? Ah, well, I mean, that fellow Lefebvre is...
Jacques Lefebvre was released 2 hours ago.
Hey?
How long have you worked for this Dolly Hayward, then?
Well, I've been acting in an advisory capacity.
How long?
4 weeks.
You seen the books?
Well, it's the usual accountants. Dodges, of course.
Hey, which set of books did you see?
Oh,
she has been fiddling the shareholders right, left, and centre, Charlie. You're just a front man. She's been using you.
I can't be held responsible for what happened before I joined her.
What do you know about Dolly Hayward, anyway?
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Come at me. Come at me, Sergeant. You're not trying, Sergeant. You can't do this in your sports car, can you, Sergeant? You're not trying hard enough, Sergeant. I read it. I knew where it was coming from. Again, harder, faster. Keep me guessing, Sergeant. Not doing very well, are you, Sergeant? Give it your best shot. It's not very good, but it's all you've got.
I'll wipe that smoke off your face.
And to begin with, crudité garnie.
Where do I start?
Just a sec. Right, if you're ready.
Shouldn't we have a bowl of sauce each?
Nous mangeons à deux, if madame will allow me.
Jim.
4 egg yolks, sunflower and olive oil, lemon juice, and chopped green herbs to season. All right? There you go.
Lovely.
It's healthy eating, Susan.
Poor old thing. Still tough, is it?
States of Jersey, please don't run to a masseur. I could do with one. The trick is not to let the butter burn.
The unsalted butter, that is.
Unsalted butter? Yeah. Hang on a minute. I've got a confession to make.
Yes, I know. Jim.
It's an aphrodisiac. The soul. I didn't realize that.
Jack! I knew it. Well, I had to let you go. I mean, you couldn't have done it. You? Killer Roussillon? Oh, Jack, there's a meeting next week. The trustees. They want to make some changes. Now, I'll tell you later.
No. Tell me now.
We're not fulfilling our potential, Jack.
Come on, let's go.
What have you been up to? They're interested in a concept called Village Mousquetaire. An entertainment complex surrounding the fencing school, recreating the old traditions of the musketeers.
Oh, no.
Tournaments, old-style duels, paying guests from all over the world.
We are not turning it into a circus.
It'll make a fortune. Dolly's coming in with us.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
What's he got between the ears, eh? I'm buying you out.
I should have stopped you when you stole the swords.
Slander, Jack. And in public as well.
You get Les Mousquetaires over my dead body.
It's just like old times, isn't it?
It was a lovely dinner, Jim. I didn't know you had it in you.
Oh, stick around, I might surprise you. Needs a woman's touch, this place, doesn't it?
The phone hasn't rung yet, Sergeant. What's wrong?
It's a terrible waste. Got a double bed back there.
All the more room to rest your aching muscles.
Oh, I'm in pretty good shape.
Good old Jim. Subtle as an elephant.
Susan.
A woman's place is where? There.
Oh, come on.
My coat, please.
Susan.
You know the rules.
Look.
You never learn, do you?
The chief? Oh, yes, of course. Put him through. Good morning, sir. No, I'm sorry. Chief Inspector Crozier isn't in yet. The training course. Yes, sir. Optional. For everyone. Oh, yes, sir. I'm sure Mr. Crozier would have made that plain. A memo. Yes.
Jim, Dolly Hayward was living it up last night with Alain Lefebvre.
It's all got to be above board. Of course it's above board.
All right.
There'll be questions about Dolly's investment.
We kept the hotel.
Late breakfast, is it?
Oh, what is it now, Jim?
It's exactly what I was going to ask you.
Look, this is a business meeting. I thank you not to interfere.
Like to see you down at the station, please, Monsieur Lefebvre.
Just who do you think you are, Sergeant? Coming in here.
You too, please, Mrs. Hayward.
Now, look, Jim, I went through all the figures and I've absolutely nothing...
Not interested in the figures at the moment. Can we go, please?
Now, just a minute, Jim, before you go charging off. I know what you're thinking.
Mr. Hungerford.
We met Roussillon at the hotel, me and Dolly. Now, that night, didn't we go on...
Don't spoil the fun, Hungerford. Sergeant Bloodhound is on a new scent. It's not Jack, so it must be me, right?
How long they were there, who with, right through. You got that?
What's all this about Charlie?
He reckons he was with them both that night. Dolly Hayward and Alain Lefebvre.
Well, it's back to square one, then. Listen, the French have been on about those swords. Looks like our friend Alain paid one of the Roussillon gardeners to help him get at the grave.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, well, let's sort it. There's a plane at 11.
Hey, I'm due in the gym.
And have another go at that creepy guy, Racker.
It's unarmed combat, 12 o'clock. Unless, of course, it's optional, like the memo says.
Memo?
Memo from the chief this morning? I mean, can't drop out now, can we? I mean, just get into shape.
I want you on that 11 o'clock plane.
The gardener confessed, did he?
No. He tried to sell an ornamental dagger with a Roussillon crest on the hilt.
Well, the description certainly tallies with Alain Lefebvre.
He threatened to kill Monsieur Paul. No, the Roussillon house is still in a state of shock.
Who's head of the family now?
Marianne Roussillon is the first cousine, of course.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, Monsieur Raquin. Le jardinier est ici.
Oui, monsieur. The family have been in Paris since Monsieur Paul's death. The solicitor, you understand.
The gardener, he has been with the family for 2 generations. You appreciate it is not him the family want to prosecute.
Can I get anyone a drink?
Ah non, merci. Bonjour, Albert.
Bonjour, monsieur le commissaire.
Assieds-toi.
Merci.
Whenever you're ready, Sergeant. Est-il parmi ceux-ci?
Je ne sais pas. Je ne suis pas sûr, monsieur le commissaire. Vous savez, mes yeux... Ma vue n'est pas très bonne. Je ne vois pas très bien.
Mesdames et messieurs, les épées Marie-Antoinette, les épées Lefebvre.
Ah! Le voilà, c'est lui!
Certain.
Oh! Oh oui, c'est lui, c'est certain, mais je le reconnais bien. Enfin, il m'a payé, il m'a donné de l'argent, vous savez. Oh, mais c'est lui, il n'y a pas de doute. C'est lui.
Alain Lefebvre.
Bon, merci Albert.
Au revoir et merci. Alors, merci.
Monsieur Raquin.
Albert.
Merci, Sergeant. We would like to keep the tape.
Of course.
If there is anything you can hold this Lefebvre on until we can get a warrant issued.
Sure, I'll see what I can do.
We would be obliged. Merci.
Twice ladies' world champion, eh? She could be your new boss.
It's possible.
Don't you approve?
Would be most ironic.
Everybody's gone, Jim.
It's just me on unpaid overtime, is it?
There's a message for you, though.
Uh-huh.
Confirmed Alain Lefebvre was in the showboat throughout that evening.
How long ago did one leave?
Oh, we should be home by now. Don't forget to lock up. Oh, how was France?
Please don't! Jacques! Jacques! Jacques, please! It's not worth it. Sergeant! They've got themselves in. They're fighting. Jacques! Sergeant, please.
Is there another way in?
He'll live.
He's getting away.
He's not going anywhere. He'll be all right.
Get an ambulance.
Did you get one for Paul? Roussillon was here that night, wasn't he?
Don't be ridiculous, Sergeant.
He came back here after the duel on the beach. Isn't that right, Jack? He was bleeding and vindictive, and you were the person he hated most, weren't you? A Roussillon run off with a Lefebvre. Disgrace the family name.
You are letting Alain get away.
Emergency service.
Oh, can you help me, please? There's been an accident. What do you think you're doing?
I spoke to the family solicitor this afternoon. Paul had instructed him to draw up a new family document. It only needed his signature, and you would have been cut out of the estate completely.
Take your head off.
He came back here that night to tell you what he was going to do, didn't he?
Marianne, tell him.
No, Jacques.
Then I must.
Don't, Jacques.
That evening,
No.
I came from the beach.
Get him an ambulance.
You came back from the beach and found what, Jack? You found Roussillon here? Was he dead? Had she already killed him?
He provoked it.
Shut up, Jacques.
Didn't leave you very much time, did it? Just enough to try and fake an accident.
He called me a whore. A cheap whore. I'm not taking that. Cut me off. Come on, Paul. Do it properly. You shouldn't have much trouble with a cheap whore like me.
Marianne, no!
bloody fool.
Hey, take a look at Jack, will you?
I told you to wait.
I thought it was optional, Barney, you know, without a memo.
I've pulled out of it, Jim.
Sounds wise.
Well, village musketeer, I mean, I always have my doubts.
Well, of course you would.
You know, hard feelings, eh?
It's just nice to see you back on the straight and narrow, you know, Charlie?
Now, just a minute, Jim. I mean, there was nothing... Oh, I won't stand for that sort of thing on the island. I still report to the Law and Order Committee, you know.
Charlie, would you mind?
Jim? Where is he? What happened? Is he all right? Oh, they said you were... You all right? What are you grinning at? It's not funny.